Today is May 20th. Welcome on in to Daily Cards Live here on ClaibsOnline.com. Brought to you by Royal Banks, Missouri and Munganess, St. Louis Acura. I'm Joe Roderick, joined alongside by Bob Ramsey as we get you ready for Cardinals-Orioles, a 3-game series here in St. Louis. But first, Rammer, Cardinals once again unable to close out a series yesterday. It's something we talked about a few times last week. And John Denton kind of broke down and wrote down all the numbers of this in his piece last night, early this morning. I believe it was either 1-12 or 1-13 on in final games of series, and just not very good on Sundays either.
Well, one explanation that could carry some weight, and then again it may not, I'm admitting that up front, is that Ollie has a tendency on Sundays, which is typically the third game of a series, to play his bench. This is not a good bench.
Nope.
And that could be exposed there. In this particular case, you had Liberatore starting, and I was going to throw a question at you for today's show, and that is it was yesterday the last day we'll see Liberatore as a starter for the near future. I think the guy, he's a big leaguer, and I think he can have a nice career, but he had already established himself as a really integral part of the bullpen, but not as a rotation guy.
Yeah, no, that's I think I mean, it needs to happen. I will say if Matthew Liberatore makes the Cardinals start 5 games from now, there are questions that really need to be asked of the organization and people that are right now. He has been a very good piece to your bullpen, and as Claibs pointed out earlier today on the lunch show, Matthew Liberatore would have been in there to in place of JoJo Romero yesterday late in the game. JoJo Romero is starting to get a little gassed because you don't have another lefty in the bullpen that you trust right now.
High leverage, yeah.
Right. Yeah, you trusted that with Matthew Liberatore and JoJo Romero. Romero could go give you that 1 inning and kind of be that bridge to Ketridge and then Helsley, or the other way around. And Liberatore could go out there and get you 2, maybe 3 innings middle of the game. And he was rock solid doing that. It's just not there right now with him starting. And they need to get him back to that. And another thing too, and I will say, if you go on Cardinals.com, John Denton, he put it out last night. Card struggles continue behind Liberatore's rocky starts. He also too, in this same article, pointed out that down in Memphis, Zach Thompson has started 3 games for Memphis, has appeared in 4, and right now is 1-0 with a 1.84 ERA with a batting average against of .125. So Zach Thompson has gone down to AAA, has started games for them, and has been really, really good. And for a team that only has 4 starters right now, has more than done enough to earn another start here with the Cardinals.
I'm a Thompson fan, and I'm not saying he's the answer, but he might be an answer for now. I'm a fan. He's been given opportunities. I think you're right. He's earned another. At some point, you'd like to think one of the prospects will be ready, but that might just be wishful thinking.
The Cardinals tonight will face the Orioles 29-15, Cardinals 20-26 on the season, and Sonny Gray is on the mound for the Redbirds. Always exciting when Sonny Gray has taken the ball for the Cardinals this year. 5-2 with a 3.05 ERA. He goes up against Dean Kremer, 3-3 with a 3.72 ERA for the Orioles. The Cardinal lineup looks like this. Brendan Donovan leads off, and he plays left. Lars Nootbaar is in right. Paul Goldschmidt at first. Nolan Arenado at third. Alec Burleson DHs. Havon Herrera getting a start behind the plate, batting 6th. We'll talk about that here in a second. Nolan Gorman is at second base. Mason Wynn at short, and Michael Ciani is in center field for the Cardinals. The potent Orioles offense looks like this. Gunnar Henderson, right now the leader in the clubhouse for AL MVP. He is at short, leading off. Adley Rushman is behind the plate. Ryan O'Hearn at first. Jordan Westberg, I would say AL Rookie of the Year in the clubhouse right now, is at third.
Season.
Anthony Santander is DHing. Colton Cowser in right. Austin Hayes in left. Cedric Mullins is in center. And Jorge Mateo is at second base. This Orioles team, you have the young stars like Gunnar Henderson and Adley Rushman already established. Jordan Westberg having a great season so far for the team. And then you have Jackson Holliday down in AAA. And the name escapes me right now of the other guy that they have down in AAA who was playing third base and I believe is set to be their future first baseman that just broke some ribs going into the dugout in a game, and he's out for a few weeks right now. So this is an offense and an organization that probably will not slow down anytime soon.
Yeah, not for a while. And when you've been bad for a long time and you're smart with your drafting, just because you get a good draft spot doesn't mean you make a good pick. They've been very, very good after years of horrid baseball.
I mentioned we'll get back to the Herrera thing. This is the first time since Wilson Contreras got hurt that Ivan Herrera is starting a game that is being that Sonny Gray is pitching. The last two starts for that has been Pedro Pages that had started that was handling Sonny Gray. I don't know the reasons for that. I know Clabe said that he felt that Pages or that Sonny Gray was maybe more comfortable with Pages behind the plate. Cardinals might have gone to Sonny Gray today and said, "Hey, listen, we need Herrera's bat in the lineup. He's good. He's got you tonight."
Yeah, and then he said in a really bad Mexican accent, he said, "Pages? We don't need no stinking Pages." Okay, so let's just shut the whole show down. Sorry, let's shut it down.
That wasn't great, but that's we will. But
okay.
Yeah, no, you've had better ones in the past. You have. Hey, Ryan Lotus was called up earlier today for the Cardinals. They did make a move, a few moves actually earlier today. They bring up Ryan Lotus, Loutos, from Memphis. They optioned Chris Roycroft back down to Memphis, and Alfonso Rivas III has been designated for assignment. So a new arm in the bullpen for the Cardinals tonight. Elk Grove Village product. From there, I thought he had some other local ties from what I remember, but he will make his major league debut maybe at some point during this. He went to I guess has family friends there from Wash U. A guy that's in the area for
welcome to the big league.
So yeah. Rammer, big news, though, today, outside of everything game-related and Orioles in town, a fun, exciting team in town, the Cardinals finally have their City Connect jerseys leaked over the weekend in an email that was supposed to go out to Cleveland Guardian fans about their City Connect jerseys. So we've known since Friday what they looked like, and here they are, all red, very similar to the spring training jerseys, but with the Lou across the front and STL on the hat. Rammer, I ask you and your fashion expertise to judge these City Connect jerseys for the Cardinals.
Well, you have to understand my bias first, several biases. One, I think most of the City Connect jerseys that I see are horrible, are just brutal mishmash concoctions that are atrocious and don't belong on a Major League Baseball field. So some people will say, and I've read, these are boring. They don't really change or do anything. Well, that's good because you had the best logo in baseball and you're going to do something a little bit different. I think that's fine. So I'm okay with it. I don't have a problem with it. but I'm not rushing out to buy one either.
I don't know yet. I don't know if Hudson has seen these yet. I don't know if he's going to want one. I honestly couldn't tell you who his favorite player on this current Cardinal team is that he'd want one of. But I will say this: I'm upset with these jerseys, Rammer. I expected a little more. I wanted red pants with the red jersey.
Oh, you go look up what the Cleveland Indians look like when they had all reds.
Did the White Sox go all red for a while too?
I don't know. I just remember the Indians.
I remember that. I remember CC Sabathia in those on a throwback day.
Yeah, they had him for a while. It was not a good look.
But again, these are the City Connect jerseys. They're supposed to be different. And these are very similar. These are very similar to the spring training jerseys. Yep. We've seen multiple teams with the solid colored. The Orioles, for example, are all black jerseys, black pants on their jerseys. The Texas Rangers have the cream colored tops with the navy blue pants. I thought that if you're going to be different, if you're going to go something way out of the ordinary for the Cardinals, I thought you go red tops, red pants.
Here's my theory on that. It's all business. Nobody's going out and buying baseball pants. So why change it? Now you could put a different jersey out every day and somebody's going to go buy them.
Right. Yes. The pants are different though. The pants apparently will have a red stripe down the side of it outside of the
that has come the piping that's popped up several times in history.
Yeah. So I guess that's my one thing to it. There's a lot of little intricate details in these jerseys. If you go and you look up, if you go look up the articles they put out or the notes they put out on these jerseys, you can see just some of the little that they're paying homage to the city of St. Louis in some ways throughout these jerseys. So you can go check those out and check that out and see what they have. They already are in the Cardinals team store for sale.
I actually like the hat, the old timey throwback STL. I think the hat's fine.
Yeah, that's fine with me. I would say, as you said, there's a lot of these jerseys out there that look really, really bad. This one's fine. This one is okay. And yeah, fans will wear these, and you won't be embarrassed to have this in your closet.
So people don't think I'm just get off my lawn. And everything's better older. The Saturday cream jerseys, I think are terrific. Mm-hmm. I think are really, really good. But now to go old school, because I'm not going to buy any jerseys. But if I were, I'd go buy an old gray flannel from the 60s.
Was it the blue up front?
No, they're just the Cardinal logo, Cardinal numbers, but they were flannel and true road grays.
Okay, I still like the powdered blue. I have a powdered blue jersey, and I'll yeah.
I didn't like them then. I don't like them now.
I like that, and I also the one they gave the giveaway they did this weekend with the nicknames on the back. The one where it was just the pullover with the V-neck, the white pullover, the one from like the Whitey Ball days.
Yeah,
I like those. I like that version of the Cardinal jersey. I like that logo too. Just the one bird on there with the hat on. I like that Cardinal logo as well. Yeah,
that is a good logo. I'm with you on that.
Yeah. Hey, this has been Daily Cards Live here on a Monday. We are brought to you each and every day, though, by our friends at Munganast St. Louis Acura and also Royal Banks.
Royal Banks of Missouri. You know them from being in St. Louis for over 60 years, and they've expanded in recent years to the east side in Granite and Jerseyville, to St. Charles County, and 3 locations in Northeast Missouri, and each and every one feels like your hometown branch. It's where better service means better banking. Royal Banks, member FDIC, and equal opportunity lender.
He's Bob Ramsey. I'm Joe Roderick. We'll be back tomorrow for another edition of Daily Cards Live right here on Claibs Online.
Munganess St. Louis Acura is making room for the 2025 MDX, so that means great deals for you on the 2024 MDX. We have over 100 2024 MDX models in stock, and you get financing as low as 3.9% for up to 60 months. Or you can lease a new MDX for just $559 per month for 36 months. Or get the MDX technology model for just $589 per month for 36 months. Munganess St. Louis Acura, better than ever for you.